Hello and thank you for joining me on my podcast, Talking FIFA Mobile with FM Indian. Today, we will be talking about the Retro Stars event and discuss its players. Joining me is my dear friend, FUT Sigurdsson. Hello and welcome to the show, FUT Sigurdsson. How are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm very fine. So, how did you like the new event?
I think it's very good in terms of players, but in terms of the repetitiveness of the skill games and just the general repetitiveness of it compared to other events is kind of off-putting, really, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it seems like the event added some new elements to the same old repetitive format of playing skill games over skill games. Like after playing 15 skill games or versus attack matches, you get to play a match where you have the chance to get some players and the tokens for the roulette. And a part of the event where you have to play a number of matches to get some event points, they added a versus attack match and a SBC to it. We can say that they have tweaked things a bit, but really nothing groundbreaking.
Yeah, I found the same thing, but in terms of players, the event is amazing. You can claim 102 overall Rooney, 100 Quagliarella. You can claim end of an era Baines, and you can also claim end of an era Bruno, all free to play. And I think that's amazing.
Yeah, but the biggest highlight of the event has to be the interchanging of the boosts that happened with the Ultimate Team of the Season cards. And players were eagerly waiting for this to happen.
Oh yeah, it's very good in consolidating your skill boost for your team. I found that really helpful too.
Yes, many players will find it very helpful. Now you have got a great attacking boost striker to partner Ronaldo or a long shot centre mid to partner KDB, Ultimate Team of the Season.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has been very good in that regards.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think the lowest amount of skill boost you can have in one team now is 4, which is very good in terms of coins because you don't have to spend a lot of coins upgrading your skill boost now.
Coming to the players, let's give a huge round of applause who claimed Robert Pires prime icon in the first few hours of the game.
In the first few hours of the game, honestly, people were claiming Pires and really high-rated players. To be honest, I didn't claim anyone. I was very unlucky.
Yeah, same here. I was very lazy enough to play the game, so I just started looking around the path rewards.
Yeah, I've never really been lucky in terms of claiming players, to be honest. Never really been lucky.
Yeah, it was a very rare glitch from EA that has benefited the players.
Yeah, it was. I think they've fixed it now, though, so the chances of getting Robert Pires out of the match is very slim now. So you won't see as many people claiming him as you did in the first hour of the event.
And luckily, players were not punished this time, like they did in a Team of the Season event.
Oh, yeah? I don't think they should punish players anyway, because it's not really their fault.
So we will be kicking the list off with end of an era players. And the first player on the list is 99 rated CDM Bruno.
I feel like he's got very good all-round stats. I think every stat is above 90. Also, the only thing about him is that he doesn't have the greatest pace. I would use him, but I've got 𝗦𝗽cie and 𝗦𝗫𝗁, and they're both 100 plus pace. I'm pretty sure Bruno has around 96 pace, maybe.
On paper, he has better shooting stats than Team of the Season 𝗦𝗽cie, but there's nothing to separate them in the defensive department. But there is nothing to separate them in the defensive stats.
Yeah, I think he's similar to 𝗦𝗫𝗁 really in terms of shooting. Like a very good all-round CDM. Could be played as a centre mid as well.
Yeah, but in my opinion, if you are looking for someone to partner Partey with, then you should go for Bruno, not only for better shooting, but also for the free chemistry.
So I totally agree. I feel like sometimes in versus attack, you get a lot of chances with your CDMs. And when I get chances with 𝗦𝗽cie, I sometimes end up missing. Also in league versus league as well. it's very frustrating when you miss with a CDM.
And to get him, you have to claim 4 players from the path.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the 99 rated left back, 𝗫𝗫𝗀𝗀, which I guess my guest FUT Sigurdsson will be very excited about.
Yeah, I'm very excited. At the moment, I've got Robertson left back, and he's a Liverpool player, and I'm not too sure about that. So definitely a 99 Leighton Baines with defending boost is just amazing. And he's recently announced retirement.
See, in terms of competition, we really don't have much options here. It's either the team of the season or the ultimate team of the season Robertson cards, which most Everton fans wouldn't want to have in their teams.
Totally agree.
Or the Bundesliga rival Davis card, or the 99 rated 𝗚𝗦cije𝗁𝗶𝗴𝗃 card, which is easily available now due to the flash sale. And finally, you have the 99 rated prime icon Roberto Carlos.
Yeah. I haven't really put much money on the game, so I won't be claiming Roberto Carlos, but I know loads of people will.
It has really good defensive stats. If you mix the Robertson card with Davis card, you get this card, and you don't have to spend a single coin on it.
Yeah, have you seen Baines' marking? I feel like it's 130 plus. That is very good for a left back card.
It's 133 at 99 plus 14.
133 marking, yeah, that's just insane. Like, even though his pace isn't on the high side, I'm pretty sure that marking will make him such better card.
Yeah, and the fact that it gives wild card chemistry, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah. But I feel like most people will claim Baines because he's free to play and he's really high rated, so we'll definitely see him in more people's teams over Robertson and Davies.
So the final end of an era player we will be discussing is the 99 rated striker Mario Gomez. Recently EA has been releasing a lot of strikers with finishing boost, and people now have a third option to consider.
Yeah, I know. I don't use second striker. I use attacking at the moment. But I'm definitely down to try out different skill boosts for strikers. I feel like that Gomez card is very good. We have seen a load of end of an era strikers, but I feel like this one's probably the best one that we've seen so far.
He has better shooting stats than Team of the Season 𝗚𝗏 or the Player of the Month Havertz card, and has great physicality too, but lacks in speed.
Yeah. I'm not really bothered about pace. What's his shot power? Do you know?
Shot power at 99 plus 16 is 140.
Yeah, and that's great. Like 140 shot power is like a must need. Like you really need 140 shot power at this stage of the season.
Anything above 135 works for me.
Yeah, I agree. It doesn't need to be exactly 140, but anywhere around 140 is just insane. You'll be hitting shots from outside the box and like.
And it also has a good trait, the tries to beat offside trap trait.
Oh yeah, I feel like that is a very good trait because in head-to-head, you sometimes see players drifting offside, and it's really annoying getting that offside. So that trait is definitely very good.
Moving on, now that most of the players have claimed the 104 rated Hazard left winger card with second striker boost, EA has released another card with the same rating, the same position, and the same boost. Yes, listeners, we are talking about the 104 rated 𝗚𝗦𝗀𝗃.
Yeah, it's a tough one because personally, I haven't claimed Hazard, and I'm probably not going to be able to. So giving me a chance to claim that 104 Son or to buy him off the market would just be a very good replacement.
He won't come cheap though.
Yeah, I'd say it'd be around 50 mil plus. And if you've got a lot of coins, I'd say he's a very good replacement for Hazard if you're not going to claim him free to play.
There are many cards in this event that were players' favourite at the start of the season and have come back with a higher rating, such as the Player of the Month Donnarumma or the Team of the Week Pope.
Yeah, they're quite tall goalkeepers, and I feel like after the buff, after the nerf of the height and the goalkeepers, I feel like they might not be as
OP.
Yeah, they might not be as OP as they probably could have been without the nerf. But I feel like they have very good stats, the both of them. And the reviews I've seen, and the both of them are very good as well.
Yeah, don't forget the 99 rated 𝗦𝗽 that everyone has been raving about.
Yeah. Goalkeepers are probably the most important position.
Goalkeepers are the more difficult to judge positions in this game. You don't see them saving goals in versus attack, and the only way to judge them is head to head, which is time taking.
Yeah, I totally agree. But sometimes when I'm playing League versus League turns, I might come up against a really good goalkeeper that's saving most of my finesse shots from Ultimate Team of the Season Ronaldo, and I'm like, yeah, he's a very good goalkeeper. And that's how I base them off. Like when I play against them, if they save most of the finesse shots or they can save shots from people with 140 shot power, I feel like that's when they're a good goalkeeper.
One player I'm very excited to talk about is the 102 rated Victor Lindelof.
I feel like he's got good pace, and the fact that he's free to play, we could probably see loads of people using him.
In my opinion, he will be in the top 3 centre back category. Great pace, great defending stats, an affordable version of Varane, if I may.
Right, I'm just going to get his stats up now, just so I can have a look at them. It looks like at 102 plus 14 boost, he has 112. He has 112 pace, 135 defending, and 123 physical. And I feel like they are very end game stats. Like he's a good defender, and we could see loads of people having him in their end game squads, as the end of the season is pretty close now, maybe a month away.
I was thinking of partnering him with Socrates and Virgil van Dijk in my 3-4-1-2 formation.
Yeah, that's a very solid defence. Yeah, and I've just seen here that Lindelof has 140 marking and 140 standing tackle with 140 interceptions. And that is very good for a defender. I feel like he's going to be unstoppable, to be honest. Unless you perfectly time a roulette or a rainbow flick, I don't think you're getting past him very easily.
Let's move on to the next player, the 100 rated 𝗚𝗏 with attacking boost, a nightmare in head-to-head matches.
Yeah, I feel like his 90 rated version was really bad when it came out. And now that he's got a 100 rated version, that's going to be even worse. Like, it's going to be a nightmare.
And the worst thing is that he has an attacking boost. Imagine him being paired with CR7.
That is a deadly duo for head-to-head. And it's going to be a nightmare to try and defend against.
Personally, I thought he would come with a target man boost and wouldn't be very fast. But he has a great boost and even better stats.
Yeah, he does have very good stats.
So I guess you will be using him in your team.
Maybe. I'm not too sure. I feel like it'll just annoy a few people without skill boost, he has 127 heading. And that is more heading than some of my centre-backs, to be honest.
With power header.
Yeah, does he have power header?
Yes, he does.
Ooh, that's even worse. That's going to be really annoying to defend against.
Moving on to other cards, we have 2 high-rated CDM cards, a 100 rated Kondogbia and a 101 rated Rice, with defending and holding boost respectively.
A much wanted card, a CDM with holding, is very good for like having less boosts in your team, like consolidating skill boosts. So I think he'll be very expensive, but a very good player. I remember playing with the 88 version, 88 rated version Declan Rice, and that was a very good card. So the fact that he's got 101 rated version, which means that he's going to be even better.
Yeah.
And 𝗦𝗽𝗽𝗀𝗃, he was a very good player last season. I remember he had a treasure hunt card. Dude, that was a very good player. Hopefully he'll be just as good this season, and I'm looking forward to using it. Both of my CDMs at the moment have 𝗦𝗽𝗽𝗃, which is not great because I have defenders with holding and defending. So I'll definitely be using that Declan Rice if I can afford him.
But even after all the new CDM cards, I think 𝗏 is going to stay in people's team because he's a very evenly balanced card that can get the job done in both ends of the pitch. And also the fact that he's very cheap for a card of that caliber and rating.
Yeah, totally agree. He's definitely another option to consider. With the fact of price involved. Because, as I said, the Declan Rice and 𝗦𝗽𝗃𝗃 will probably be very expensive considering that they're pay-to-win players from the chain pack and very luck-based.
Yeah, 𝗦𝗽𝗃𝗃 was not even in the market for the first few days, and now he's like 10 to 12 million in my market.
Partey is probably about 2-3 million, and so is 𝗦𝗽𝗽𝗃.
Actually, in my market, he's below 2 million.
That's amazing for a CDM of his ability to be under 2 mil. That's great, I think.
So have you been looking at all the new winger cards with acceleration boost?
Oh yeah, I was looking at them because the new player of the month has been released, hasn't it? And that's Michel Antonio. And he has acceleration boost as well. So I was looking at other different cards with acceleration boosts. And I found a right mid, Raphinha, 100 overall, and he looks very good. There's also Lozano. He's a right wing with acceleration. He looks very good as well. And the last one is 𝗦𝗫𝗃𝗃, I'm pretty sure. Left wing.
Yes.
He's also a very good card. So acceleration boost could be the way to go as we're getting towards the end of the season. He's definitely a contender for attacking and second striker boost. Definitely up there with some very good players.
Yeah, as you said, Antonio Player of the Month has acceleration, and so does Icon Ronaldo. So it's a very good option for players to pair these winger with their acceleration strikers.
Yeah, I totally agree.
But in my opinion, if you are not someone who is looking for consolidating boost, then for example take the Raphinha card. If you compare that card with the Ultimate Team of the Season Sancho or even the FA Cup Almiron, then those are better cards than this card. And especially Almiron, considering that he's at 3 million in my market.
Yeah, I found that as well. Raphinha doesn't have the greatest shooting compared to Sancho and Almiron. I think he has around 119, maybe.
So after months of begging, EA has finally decided to release a right mid with attacking boost. But unfortunately, it's in those bloody chain packs.
Yeah, quite disappointing to be honest, because again, he's pay to win. And currently he's sitting at about 100 million coins on the market. And I don't know about you, but I don't have 100 million coins to spare.
Even if I had 100 million in the bank, I would not spend it on a single player.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. He has amazing stats. He has 140 finishing, 140 sprint speed, 140 shot power, 140 dribbling. And they're very important stats, not going to lie, for a right mid. But I just wouldn't pay that much for one player in my team. I'd rather upgrade my team in different places just to get everywhere solid instead of just one position.
But you know what? These are the positive signs that there will be right mids with attacking boost in the near future.
Yeah, we will definitely be seeing loads of different players with different boosts, just like this event in pre-season, as it happened last season as well. I can't wait for that.
You know, the last Marcelo card was released back in the La Liga rivalry event. It was a 90 rated left back with pace boost. And now they have brought him back with a 101 rated left back with a holding boost. which looks absolutely amazing.
Yeah, that's very interesting. However, there isn't a right back with holding boost at the moment. Maybe that's something we could see in the next event. And I think that Marcelo is around 60 million coins at the moment. And again, I don't have 60 million coins to spare just for a left back, especially when I'm going to claim end of an era Baines quite soon.
There were a few people in Insta debating with me about the fact that 99 rated Baines won't be as ever present in people's team because of Marcelo. And I was like, but you are getting a 99 rated left back for nothing, for absolutely nothing. And for Marcelo you have to spend at least 30 to 40 million coins.
Yeah, I totally agree. I'd say pretty much every single person that plays the retro event will get Baines. That's pretty much a given. And he has high overall, which could mean that we could be seeing him in pretty much everyone's team.
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys know this, but Marcelo is the only left back with a rainbow skill move.
Oh, I didn't know that. That could be very useful in head-to-head.
Okay, let's stop dreaming about it.
Get out.
There's a 99 rated card at the end of the path, which people would like to see in their team. It's the 99 rated 𝗵𝗵 card.
Oh yeah, I've seen that card. It looks pretty similar to the treasure hunt. 𝗬𝗲𝗃, that's it. Treasure hunt 𝗬𝗃. He looks very good, 𝗵𝗵, but I'm pretty sure you would have to sacrifice claiming Rooney or Lindelof just to get 𝗵𝗵, because you have to complete the whole path in order to get him. So I'm not sure that would be quite worth it, but if you're going to buy him from the market, he looks like a very solid card.
Yeah, exactly. Very similar to the 𝗬𝗃 Atlantis card, but yeah, if you are an Arsenal fan, then you should go for it. Thank you for being in our podcast, 𝗬𝗪𝗀 Sigurdsson.
Thank you, I've really enjoyed it. Thank you for having me.
As always, thank you for joining me on my podcast. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Comment down below if you have any suggestions, and I'll see you next time.
Tick, tick.